A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, Mid-Hudson It's Tuesday, October 24th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. Governor Kathy Hochul yesterday said a formal thank you to the 200 first responders who rushed to the scene of the September 21st bus crash on Interstate 84 in Slate Hill that claimed the lives of two women. Those first responders saved the lives of the 40-plus Farmingdale, Long Island high school students who were on their way to band camp in Pennsylvania when a tire blew and the bus crashed down a ravine.
But I have no doubt, as I look upon all of you, that there are people, mostly the students, who are alive today because of your actions in those early, most pivotal moments. And that set the tone for an incredible rescue effort that would take over 200 plus responders on the scene that day, 200 people, to get them quickly out of harm's way.
Killed in the crash was 77-year-old retired social studies teacher Beatrice Ferrari, a chaperone and band director, 43-year-old Gina Pelletier. The post office in the tiny hamlet of Westbrookville, shut down months ago, will reopen next month. The contract postal facility is a needed service in the community, says resident and organizer Brenda Giraldi.
This means so much to the community for the people that aren't disabled, the veterans, as well as people that were having trouble getting their medications, and that was just unacceptable to me.
Earlier this year, the branch was closed down with just a 24-hour notice. It will reopen on November 14th with P.O. Box and window retail service. Orange County legislator Joel Sierra of Middletown has been absent from his county post for about 2 years following an injury he sustained while serving as a career firefighter in Middletown. On Monday, Mayor Joseph DeStefano suggested that if he cannot fulfill his duties in county government, he should resign.
Constituents have been calling the county, and county legislators and other county government officials have questioned his attendance. I joined that choir, and that I believe is inappropriate for someone who is able to, an elected official, if they are unable to go to work for that length of period of time, they should either resign or be removed from their position.
That drew a heated response from Sierra's formerly designated advocate, former police chief Ramon Bethencourt, who said DeStefano should not get involved in county business.
For Mr. DeStefano to raise this issue right now at this time, to me, and I'm just the ex-chief of police, sounds nefarious.
Bethencourt said if Sierra resigned, the mayor has the authority to nominate his replacement with concurrence from the Middletown Common Council and Wallkill Town Board, and that's a conflict of interest, said the former chief. Bethencourt said Sierra hopes to return to the legislative chambers and expects to seek re-election when his current term expires. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
Former Montgomery Town Supervisor Susan Cockburn, who sought to run for the post again this fall on the Democratic line, but was bumped off over invalid petitions, is back on the ballot, but this time as an independent. She will be running against Montgomery Village Mayor and Orange County Legislator Stephen Brescia, a Republican. Cockburn and Town Board candidate Jeff Samerson will appear on Row E as Respect Montgomery candidates. She says the independent initiative aims to tackle issues that transcend party affiliation, like the unchecked establishment of large warehouses and neglect of critical infrastructure projects, her words. A warrant search of a business in the city of Middletown, Splash Infused, that sells tobacco and related products turned up almost 100 pounds of vegetative marijuana, 3,000 other edible marijuana-based products, marijuana vape cartridges, packaging material, and associated paraphernalia. Police have arrested Kenneth Ortiz, 31, of Middletown, an employee there. The driver of a pickup truck was rushed to Westchester Medical Center yesterday after his vehicle crashed over a guardrail on an elevated section of Interstate 84 as it crossed over the Wallkill River in Maybrook and careened into the water where the vehicle landed upside down. The incident occurred around 8 a.m. State police say the man was the only occupant in the vehicle. An early morning accident on the southbound thruway in the town of Woodbury claimed the life of the driver of a passenger vehicle, state police said. Troopers said a preliminary investigation determined the crash involved a tractor-trailer and a passenger vehicle that was stopped on the right shoulder and re-entered the roadway into the path of the tractor-trailer. The Village of Millbrook Police Department has been forced to borrow a rig from the fire department to use as a police cruiser. The police department's only patrol car is believed to have been damaged during a multi-town police chase last week. The cruiser is expected to be out of service for an extended period of time, leaving the department without a vehicle. Police brass have borrowed a pickup truck from the Millbrook Fire Department to use as a police vehicle. On Monday, the police put the truck to work by using it to pick up a woman who was reported to have stolen items from a local diner. Village officials were not available to comment on the unconventional use of the fire department apparatus for police work. Bard College's approximately 110 service and maintenance workers in its building and grounds and environmental services departments, represented by Service Employees International Union, Local 200 United, voted overwhelmingly Monday to ratify their contracts, ending months of negotiations with the college administration and averting a potential strike by the 60 building maintenance and ground workers. Workers in Bard's Environmental Services Department, who clean dormitories and academic buildings, won what they called historic hourly increases over the life of the agreement, including a nearly 23% increase to base pay effective immediately. Approximately 45 SEIU members in environmental services will also receive raises. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.